Hello everybody and welcome back to the Outdoor Channel and welcome to the boat. This is our Lund 1875 Crossover XS. This is our 4th season with the boat. It's been fantastic, we love it, and we just wrapped up our 3rd and final week up on Rainy Lake right on the Canadian border. Spending time with family, friends, fishing, lots of fishing, and of course content for the channel. And as you can imagine, the boat is, well, extremely dirty. It needs to be cleaned up, and as well as some maintenance we need to do on it. We've been able to partner with a company called Better Boats. They make all kinds of cleaning supplies and other boating accessories. We're going to showcase a couple of their new products today, help us clean the boat, see how they work. It's all coming up next. Stay tuned. All right, the first product that we're going to try today is the water spout remover, and again, this is from a company called Better Boats. I get it, everyone's got their favorite cleaning product for the boat. We're going to go ahead and give these guys a try, see how well they do. The instructions are pretty simple. Give it a quick shake, use a lint-free or microfiber type of towel, whatever you're comfortable using. You can apply it to different types of material, including glass. We're going to try that today, and let's go ahead and give this a start. Now, of course, as you can see, we're doing more than just water spots. There's some seaweed and fish guts and some other stuff on here. We're going to try to clean all that with this solution here. Not just for a clean boat, but just for conservation purposes and not having invasive species come from one lake to another lake and things like that. So, want to clean this as best as you can. You know, black is one of those colors that just shows water spots incredibly well. And one of the things that I'm liking about this so far is that it doesn't seem to show any streaks when I'm done wiping it down. That are just a little bit more than water spots here. Now, hopefully the camera's picking it up. You can see it here pretty well on the gunnel. Again, black is just one of those colors. It picks up water spots incredibly well. One of the things that I'm liking about this particular formula over, let's say, Meguiar's that I really like. Now, nothing wrong with Meguiar's. I use their formulas. They're quite nice, but because it's a wax and not a water spout remover, although you can remove spots with it, of course, it tends to get a little streaky on the towel afterwards. Where this one I've done a little over half the boat and I'm still not getting any streaks, which is really nice. You can see that here up top. It's taken out those spots and not leaving any kind of residue or streaks, anything like that. All right, we're moving on to the interior of the boat, and I'm not sure if the camera is going to pick this up, but we've got all kinds of water spots here. It's just gray, so the camera may not pick it up, but we're going to go ahead and try this on some vinyl and see how it does. Before we get into this next product, which I'm really excited about, let's kind of recap what this product is. Where does this shine and where does it not shine? So this is, again, a water spot cleaner. It's not an all-purpose cleaner. So if you're looking for something like soap and water or some other detergents out there that really scrub the boat, that's not what this is. This is going to get rid of water spots and leave a streak-free surface when you're done. Now, we did clean up some seaweed, some grass and stuff like that. It did clean it because, you would expect it to. But again, it's not an all-purpose cleaner. It's to clean water spots and, leave no residue behind. Now, we used it on an aluminum hull. Did really well. A couple parts to the trailer, that was fine. Even got some of the vinyl parts that did really well. Sometime on the windows here, it did okay. It is designed for it, but you may want to use some window cleaner afterwards, or in my case, I like using Rain-X because it beads up and stuff when you're on the big water. Some of the plastics here at the console helm did just fine. Fish finders. It does get the water spots off the fish finders, but here it did leave a streak where elsewhere it really didn't. So I like using water and vinegar mix 50-50 on fish finders. I had to use it after I used this, so just something to keep in mind. A couple spots where it shines, a couple spots where it doesn't. All right, now this is the Lund Marine Matte Now Lund has a few different options depending on what type of boat you're getting from them. You can get a marine mat, which is what you see here. It's snap-in, you can keep it in, you can take it out. They also have a snap-in carpet. They also have just a basic vinyl floor. They all have their, pros and cons to them, and I'm sure other manufacturers have similar options. So in my case, we got a bunch of fish guts and slime and things on here because sometimes fish just don't behave, and sometimes after you catch the fish, they cough up whatever they ate before you caught them. So we got some of that on the floor. I'm not sure if the camera's picking all that up because it's just, it's gray, and the camera may not see all that. But in any case, we need to take the time and clean this. We're going to use a new product from Better Boat. All right, so the kit comes with a bottle of solution. That's this right here. And it comes with a deck brush. Now the bristles on this are really nice and soft. And it comes with a handle. They just attach just like that. And this handle is also telescoping, so you can set it to length here. Really quite nice. Now, depending on your application, you may either be cleaning the floor directly on your boat, or in my case, like I said before, you could take these mats out. We're going to do that on the outside of the boat. The process is going to be the same either way. All right, first things first, the instructions say to go ahead and hit the mat with some fresh water. You can go ahead and use your garden hose or whatever you have around the house and just give it a quick little rinse. All right, next they want you to take some of the solution here and just apply evenly. Not sure that I'm going to be all that even with this without using the brush. They do want you to let this sit for a few minutes prior to scrubbing. Let it work a little bit. So we're going to do the best we can with that. All right, after you scrub everything in, it's basically rinse and repeat. So I am actually like on my third pass of rinsing. You can see how much this got worked into the material here. So not at all upset about how much rinsing is needed. This hopefully looks really good when it's dry. This is starting to dry, and I can tell an immediate difference of how much cleaner this looks. And the camera again may not have been picking it all up, but this was just full of fish guts and slime, and I think we've pretty much effectively gotten all of that worked out. So this will dry a little bit more and we'll get her put back in the boat. All right, so to wrap things up, this deck brush and this deck cleaner, absolutely fantastic. You saw the marine mat a little while ago. It is cleaner than I've ever had. It's almost like new. I actually took a power washer to it last season. Now it was a medium light duty power washer, but it should have got it clean and it didn't. This actually did a really, really nice job of getting that clean. Again, a lot of fishing we did up on a really big lake for 3 weeks. This really did the trick. Moving over to the water spout remover, again, it's just that, it's a water spout remover. It's not an all-purpose cleaner, although we were able to clean up a lot of seaweed and other junk off the boat. But for cleaning water spots and not leaving streaks, this has been really, really good. So both products are recommended. Again, I will leave some links over in the description. I would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe to the channel. We got all kinds of content going on here. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.